Boston starting group, Cunningham and Ivy. Are the backcourt pair. Then it's Duran, then it's Thompson, and it's Carter in at the power forward position. And for the Bulls, we've got Smith, and it's Skinny in at the point guard position. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Here's Skinny. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Duran with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a three-point game. Tries the 9-footer. Connects. The jumper drops.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Here's Skinny. Pass to the kid. Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter. And the basket by Lee.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. That's tipped. Stolen by Carter. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
Here's Cunningham. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
They get the rebound. Right wing. Tries again. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Smith against Ivy. Carter inside. Last game he had 28 points. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Fires from deep. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Here's Ivy. The Bulls making their last shot. Cunningham, left side. Clock at 6. Back to Duran. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Lee. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Cunningham. 8 points in his last time out. And the shot goes. Ivy's got 5 now.
An impressive bucket by Jaden Ivey, not letting the contact get to him.
Now here's Smith. Last game, 26 points for him. Shot is up. Here's Vucevic. And Carter with the block. And he gets it back. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic is a true workhorse. You watch him out there on the floor, and you'll see he rarely backs off. On both ends, he looks to make an impact.
Now here's Cunningham. Inside, Duren. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Skinny. No made baskets yet. Pass to Lee. Up and over Carter. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Detroit calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Ivy. Carter finds Cunningham. Beasley outside. Shoots from 12. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. City, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
Now here's Vucevic. 23 points his last outing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Carter inside. Lee, the pass to Skinny. And he jams it home with authority.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Good read from Malik, noticing the overcommitment and making the defense pay for it.
Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Beasley with it. Cunningham outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. That shot off. The Bulls have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Down low. The kid passes to Skinny. Lets it fly. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 8.
His 4th make in 5 tries. And we're just getting started.
Cunningham outside. Shoots it from the high post. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. Vucevic gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Cunningham outside. Deflected. And they get it back. Got it. Duren's got his 3rd basket of the night. Chicago leading. Here's Skinny. Pass to Smith. Unloads from 13. Nice shot by Skinny.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Timeout called. The Pistons. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date.
For your Chicago Lovable.
Now Cunningham, he's got 6. Harris right side. And he converts the layup.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Lee. Offensive board. The kid passes to Vucevic. The kid, it's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Cunningham outside. Now Harris. Cunningham outside. Carter from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Well, Chicago's shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. To the paint. Here's the kid. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. The kid's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Carter. Shot on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
This one for 3. Lee misses.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Here's Cunningham. And he goes in for the dunk.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Skinny. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Carter. Cunningham, left side. 6 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
That free throw good from Cunningham. The Bulls making a switch here. Both free throws good from Cunningham. And here are the Bulls now. 3-point lead. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And Detroit has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Harris. 4-3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Money. Here's Skinny.
Oh my goodness!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Carter, good.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Pass to Skinny from deep three-point land.
Bulls foul. Number 14. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Detroit. 4-point game. Beasley, the pass to Cunningham. And the Pistons, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Skinny. 10 points for him. Here's Smith. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Cunningham passes to Harris. Outside Carter. Kept alive. Pass to Harris. Cunningham, right side. Carter on the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Shoots. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Bulls up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Malik Beasley is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Carter in at the 4-man position. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Here's Skinny. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Skinny. From outside, off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Shot from 12. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Cunningham's got 15 points.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points for him.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And Carter with the block. And they get it back. Here's Skinny. He's got 12. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Harris. Money grabs a miss. Money's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Skinny. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
OBA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Hardaway comes in for Carter. Ivy's checked in for Beasley. And it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
The jump hook, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Lee, that's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Lee's got 10 points.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
And here's Schroeder. Harris outside. to Schroeder. From 17, and the jumper is good. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range, just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Skinny, covered by Schroeder. Oh, got a piece of it, and stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
Skinny passes to Vucevic, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket at HIs.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And it's Ivy penetrating. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos. But how about the Ivy?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star. Neil Ivy, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Talk about guys who hit the ground running. Jaden Ivey has been working hard non-stop to make a splash here in the league.
Both free throws good for Ivy. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Lee. He's got 10. Ball passes to Money. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Money's got his second basket.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. You look at Thompson, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Harris passes to Schroeder. Back to Harris for 3. Ball with the rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Remains Chicago ball.
Here's Lee. He's got 10. Here's the kid. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Schroeder. Ivy outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here. Four on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Chicago, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, Detroit. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
It's not how you start, though. It's how you finish, right? So they still got time to pull this all together and make some noise as the season goes along.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. From downtown. Ball with the rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the Pistons call time here. Last time they met in Detroit.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Carter comes in for Tobias Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Cunningham with the ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to Ivy. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
Well, that's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cunningham outside. Carter from outside. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, and hasn't made one since.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Wing shot on the way. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. The Pistons have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside Carter. Back to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
That's good.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
they're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Here's Skinny, defended by Thompson. Here's Skinny. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Knocked loose. Now Ivy. Clock at 6. Carter from outside. And the Pistons, another three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's the kid. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. It's tipped. Here's Lee. 14 points for him. Here's Skinny. The long distance three is buried. Skinny's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Lee. Launches it from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
2 minutes remaining.
Cunningham looking it over.
2 minutes.
Outside Carter from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And Vucevic slams it in.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
Thompson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Now Cunningham, 19 points in the game. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith against Ivy. The putback. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Carter. Back to Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. 1 second left.
It's simple. Cade Cunningham has all the tools to be an elite defender.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here are the Bulls now. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. They've got Nikola Vucevic, and it's Skinny in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Thompson outside. Outside Carter. Another shot. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Thompson. And down it goes. 2 points.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Shooting for Detroit, Thompson at the line for one.
No good on the free throw.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Cunningham on the wing. Oh, Cade Cunningham, strong.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Smith. Can't hit that one. Ivy with the defensive effort for Detroit. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. Carter, the pass to Cunningham. Baseline jumper, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Chicago called for the foul.
It seems like Cade is always one step ahead of the defense.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things, and he's built to carry the load.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Skinny. 24 points for him. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Now Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Smith outside. Here's Skinny. Sweet little floater. Skinny's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from deep. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lee. And that one is stuffed right through.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Ivy. Got a piece of it.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Lee. Here's Vucevic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
On the glass, Nikola is so effective. He's got a gift for leading other guys to the ball.
Nikola Vucevic.
One shot.
Detroit calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. For Detroit, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To end the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Skinny passes to Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
At the line for 2, Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear. It should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. He's checked in for Chicago. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Ivy. And so here is Chicago inside. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. And he can't get that one.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Carter. Now here's Beasley. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 5 now.
Beasley's going to take that 3 all day if you don't step out on him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Lee. He's got 18. Pass to Skinny. Out to the right wing. Smith inside. Defended by Hardaway. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Beasley. 5 points in the game. Knocks it loose. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Lee. The shot's good. Lee's got 6 in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham passes to Carter. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
3rd team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Carter, 3 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three. Here's Skinny. He's got 26. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. Releases. The Kid with a rebound. The Kid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Stolen by Carter. 20 feet out. Good. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's DeSumo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Smith. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Cunningham outside. Here's Duran. Out to Beasley. Three-pointer. Another three for Detroit.
Wasting no time right there. I like when Beasley is assertive on offense.
Pass to Skinny. Duran with a rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Bulls now. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Skinny. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
At the line for Chicago, Andrews. One shot.
One shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Duran. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Kid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Boom! He jams it straight down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Here's Skinny. He has 29 now. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Hardaway. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. The Bulls, 4th.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Skinny from deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Ooh, poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And Detroit has possession. Here's DeSumo. No points so far. Pass to Skinny. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Skinny. That's 29 for him. And he makes it. Skinny's got 31.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
For 3, Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Money. That shot is off. Nice D from Thompson. And Detroit is shooting 47% during this third quarter. Harris. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Chicago, Andrews.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. 1:35 left in the third. Schroeder with it. Outside Hardaway. Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Some solid defense from Stewart. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Schroeder. Stewart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Skinny. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Skinny's got 17 points here in the second half.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Schroeder passes to Harris. And again, the Pistons missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Skinny, covered by Schroeder. Here's Skinny. He's got 36 points. And he gets it to go. Skinny's got 38 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
A deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago building an insurmountable lead. Come on. They're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Isaiah Stewart out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. It's Thompson, high post. He's against Smith. Three-pointer, Stewart. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Shots blocked. They get it back. And another shot. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good. Stewart's got his first basket.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
Now Ball. Outside. Williams. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Thompson's shot is off. And for the Bulls, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Schroeder against Ball. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Chalk up two there.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo, he makes it look easy.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Greg?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. Smith passes to Ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Ball.
For the Pistons, Carter, he's checked in for Hardaway. Beasley comes in for Thompson, and Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Stewart, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Well, Smitty, it's 6'8" with your ball handling ability. You were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I'd probably be a power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA. Everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the three.
Back to Lee. The three ball. Bulls keep it alive. The kick out to Ball. Lets the three fly. Nails it from three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Cunningham up top. And it's rejected.
When you mix ball's length with this timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Inside, here's the kid, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dosunmu. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Dosunmu's gotten his first basket of the night.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Out to Harris. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Here's Lee. Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. 2 points. That one goes. Dosunmu's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
4th personal foul.
And the way the regular season came down to the wire last year, with so many teams still in the hunt. Smitty, that play-in tournament keeps things interesting, right?
I love it, B.A., because like you said, at the end of the season, you had teams still competing at a high level. And also teams that was trying to get out of the play-in playing extremely hard. So I thought it was great.
That free throw good from Cunningham. The Bulls making a switch here. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith outside. Here's Lee. Up and over Carter. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Beasley. Cunningham outside. Outside Carter. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Skinny. Stewart defends. Nice shot by Skinny. Cunningham with the ball. Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Carter, good.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Carter on the wing. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Detroit ball.
For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Harris. And Ivy subbed in for Beasley. Tipped away. Here's Skinny. Here's DeSumo. Here's Lee. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's DeSumo. Lee on the wing. They get it back. Pass to Skinny. Takes a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Skinny. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Goes up off the inbound. Again, the Pistons score.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Pass to Smith. Here's DeSumo. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Now Cunningham. Thompson outside.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
And here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Looking to get back on track. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Out left to the wing. Here's Smith. Detroit with a rebound. Thompson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. That's tipped. Outside Carter. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Chicago's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Ivy against Smith. Here's Skinny. Throws it up high.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
You have to like Jaden's shot mechanics. Smooth, repeatable motion, and a quick release.
Pass to Skinny. Jacks up a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith with it, and it's Ivy picking him up.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Lights Out.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Carter finds Cunningham. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Back to Lee. Ooh, good finish in the rack off a slick feed.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Skinny, defended by Thompson. Here's Skinny. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long and good night, everyone.